So how would you feel if you grew up and you found out that your son was spending his OSAP money at the strip club?
I'd be upset. Come on.
You have to be upset.
A little bit,
What are
of
you really doing?
change.
What are you doing?
I think that's worse than buying stuff. You're just giving, you just that dash away your money.
Yeah. Why are you spending your OSAP, which is like what's Ontario Student Assistance Plan? Is that what it's called?
Shit, I know.
Zanzibar was not that far from the student center. I saw this.
Yeah.
This took place.
Oh yeah, there's no. If my son was spending his OSAP money, his what's it called? School loans,
Student loans.
Yeah. It's really
on
loans.
strippers.
It's really loans.
Literally
Yeah.
loans on strippers.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm smacking him. I'm gonna be a strict mom. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so strict, mom.
So speaking of this, have you guys heard about the controversy with OSAP protests?
I haven't. What is it? Give me the backstory.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a point A to B, right?
There's a point A to B.
Like there's a start, like this started with one thing and then became something else.
I
right?
mean, I guess we could start by saying Doug Ford is cutting a significant amount of funding to OSAP.
Really?
The grants, right? Like everything is loans now, right?
I think it's like 25% is a grant. I don't want to say the wrong percentage, but a small percentage is a grant, and then the rest, the majority, will be like loans. You have to pay back.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'm
Trenches.
not sure exactly what the cuts are, but they're significant cuts. And there's been a lot of protests that's been happening and stuff. I don't know if you guys seen the protests happening like Queens Park and stuff.
No, I
like
haven't
that.
actually.
I saw some of it.
Ain't your cousin going to uni?
4 people got arrested.
Yeah, he is, but he didn't tell me about that. I just saw him too.
Yeah.
He's in uni.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this might affect him.
Yeah.
But within that, kind of like as a response, I just seen a report on, I believe, the Brandon Gomez show, where Doug Ford is now scapegoating some TikTok creators who make jokes about how they spend their OSAP money.
Oh,
Nasty.
And one person got it pretty bad. I could pull up his TikTok.
Yeah. Or for those of you that like aren't watching, basically, are you gonna play it or I could just?
Yeah, you could give context. And I'll
Basically,
play the
it's a dude. He's kind of trolling, and he's like holding things. He's like holding a pair of med glasses. He's like, "Thank you, OSAP." He's like holding a bottle of Casamigos. He's like, "Thank you, OSAP." He's like holding a pair of Dior. He's like, "Thank you, OSAP." Like that. And then Doug Ford in like a speech was like, "Oh, like to stop people from spending their OSAP on clothes or whatever. We're cutting it and this whole thing."
I mean, everyone spends their OSAP on things. Like, yes, it will cover school, but if you got an extra couple grand, you might get a little something. You know, I mean, like, that's just a part of life. But I think as long as your school is covered, and I've always said, if you use OSAP and you graduate, you should be able to free it. I should be free of my loans. I used it effectively. I graduated. Let me go.
Yeah.
There is two ways to receive the funds, right? Like you can tell OSAP, "Okay, pay my student fees and then give me anything that's like left over," you know?
Yeah.
Or you can be like, "Give me the whole lump sum and then I'll pay the fees and then I'll manage it myself."
I swear they changed it though. Because I remember, or maybe they changed it back. Because I remember when I was in school, I think maybe the first couple years they did that where they'd send you everything. And then I feel like my last year, I know for sure, they just sent your school stuff directly to the school and just gave you the rest of the change.
I never had it that way. I always got sent the money that I had to like pay it out. So I'd pay my tuition or like whatever.
I think it happened.
Yeah, I had
Damn.
I did the opposite of that. Like I always got them to pay it and then whatever was left over,
Oh, you got it?
go towards rent.
Yeah.
Work the rest of it.
Facts. No,
Like,
literally.
So when it comes to the creator that made all those videos and stuff,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like he is raising a valid point about how he's basically being scapegoated and it was just for fun and blah, blah, blah. Do you think that, this is trying to just look at the other side a little bit, but do you think that people that get OSAP or even by extension welfare or something have a responsibility to be like, let me not project that a lot of people misuse these funds?
I don't think
Nah.
so.
No.
You can only control stuff like that to an extent.
But no, you could control it by not making videos about it.
I don't think they should even. It's like when people, like rappers, are on trial and they're bringing up their music. Like it's like I should be able to create whatever I want and use my finances however I want. Like I shouldn't need to. Oh, because I use my finances like this, I shouldn't make content like this. I think they should be separate.
But also,
What if
how
he's
do we?
probably just joking?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Come
how
on.
do we even know that's true? Like he
Exactly.
could literally just be making a skit.
to go viral.
There's no way you can tie that money to that unless it's like a direct
Like social media
correlation.
isn't real life. Let me post what I want to
Yeah.
post.
And Mucho, when you speak about the concept of misappropriating funds in like an institutional setting, I think OSAP and students using that money frivolously is on the lowest end of like
Yes.
politicians
Yeah.
and big important institutions taking money. Brett Favre taking welfare money, you know, and building his daughter a gym and shit like that. Like I think those types of misappropriation of funds are way more heinous than
Doug Ford giving away with tax
students
money.
buying
Word.
PS5s, you know?
And also,
Listen,
I feel
there's a lot
like
of people having kids to get that check.
Word. I feel like it's
So-
definitely scapegoatish because also there's a big thing about being young and not really having financial literacy. So even if the kids are blowing their OSAP on it, you guys don't teach us what to
Yup.
do with our money anyways.
Preach.
So how are
Preach.
you guys don't help us and then now we're getting penalized for doing the wrong thing. You didn't tell us how to do the right thing. That
Doing
doesn't
the
make
wrong thing,
sense.
I
Because
like-
the TikTok made you mad, you know?
Or it probably didn't even make him mad. He just needed a
just
scapegoat
looking-
as to why this
Strategic.
policy change had to happen.
And they were going to
Explain
point,
the
yeah,
kids.
that's nasty
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
very
like it.
nasty.
Let's
But-
blame the black kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's a black kid who made the
Yeah,
TikTok?
it's a black kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
even easier.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
And
not
even
jacking
with,
that.
Even with OSAP, like, yeah, sure, a good portion of that goes to your tuition, but who's to say that I don't need money for other stuff? Like, I need to get to school.
Yes, I need to
live
buy
somewhere.
Books.
Suppose me not have clothes. Me need
Exactly.
me need for go Walmart or something. Who's
Yeah.
to say?
Yeah.
So
I need to pull some things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, literally, like,
the
tuition
cost
is
is
only.
clearly like a joke.
Yeah.
Need to at least go to
people
warehouse.
use the funds, but sometimes you need it.
Yeah. And
And
people
it's-
were spending their CERB money all through OSAP.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay, all through
sure,
OSAP.
bro.
All through COVID, sorry.
I'll shut my mouth.
And they knew that for sure.
It reminds me of how they
They had
tried.
jobs too.
Word. They knew that was
But
going
they
on.
came back. They wanted that money back in blood, though. I know people who their taxes time, they
Yeah.
were cooked.
Yeah, they're coming for
They
you.
said, yeah, bring
Some
that.
people got away.
Don't talk too loud. He will find your address.
Nah, they spun back for me.
They spent back for you?
Yeah, they spun
Oh,
back.
jeez.
They're like, yeah, we need that back. I thought I was home free. It was like years.
Really?
Yeah, they spun
remembered.
back. They spun back like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't take that much, so it's
Yeah.
not that bad. But I'm still not paying it off. So
They want it back in
minimum
full?
payments.
Oh, they want it back in full?
Well, I mean, they're gonna offer it like that. They're like, yeah, pay this. Then of course it's the same like anything where you have to like call them and be like,
CRA is not
I
real.
want to do a payment plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
CRA is technically not real. You just
They
have
be
to know how to
freestyling.
argue with them.
Girl, don't
That's what
talk too
accountants
loud.
do. Oh, sorry.
Hello?
That's what accountants do.
Hello?
Sorry.
Wait, you're an accountant, no? Or
Yeah,
actually,
well, used to be.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
She knows what she's talking about.
Also,